time to wake up, Fort Rockdale. The early bird gets the worm.
And by worm, he means hard-hitting news. You're listening to Cooper and the Clark on 97.4. The time is 7:01.
Looks like it's going to be another hot one today. So hot, in fact, that local shaved ice shop, Surf Pops, burned to the ground.
Owner Steven Surf Pop was seen outside the wreckage in a puddle of his own merchandise, shaking his fist at the sun with vengeance in his eyes.
Today's commercial-free block of news and talk is brought to you by Surf Pops. Sorry about that. Today's commercial-free block of news and talk is brought to you by The Boardwalk. The Boardwalk. We didn't kill that girl. Don't believe the radio. Sounds like false advertising to me. How about you, Coop?
The hosts of Fort Rockdale Radio are unable to comment any further on the nature, attitudes, or personal vendettas of Orson Spackman, especially since it was determined by FRPD that Ms. Yates was merely caught in Mr. Spackman's trash bag after her death. Clark?
And we're sorry about the riot or whatever.
Unfortunately, this means that the trail leading to Ms. Stacy Yates' killer has grown cold. The police are keeping a tight lid on any further evidence until they have a better lead.
But that doesn't mean we don't have anything to talk about. In fact, we have an interview with someone very special.
To some, he's been called the Witch Doctor of Fort Rockdale.
To others, he's the greatest quack the world has ever known.
But in order to maintain our journalistic integrity, we'll just call him the owner of the Spotted Mushroom, Fort Rockdale's local supplier of herbal remedies, Dr. Bastian LaCroix. You there, Doctor?
Why, yes, I am. You know, I've been listening to your show since I was a little boy. Yes, sir, Cooper and Clark was the soundtrack of my youth. Of course, I miss the old host, Christopher Claffey in particular.
Well, we're glad you're a fan, even if you have poor taste in radio hosts.
I understand your store has been open for 40 years now?
Oh, yes.
Has business changed since then?
Well, the market is always shifting, as are all markets. Sometimes people want ground up mushrooms, other times they want crystals. It all depends on what the market's doing, and then I follow. I mean, you don't stay open for 40 years by just selling feverfew. Sometimes the customers want valerian. I mean, people will always get sick, but sometimes they get sick with other stuff. Like, I've noticed when the economy is rough, people sleep less, and so have an increased demand in the aforementioned valerian. And I mean, Fort Rockdale is a tourism town, so I guess I have an increase of just curious customers who are in town for the summer, but that's only if it isn't a particularly hot summer like this one. Speaking of which, did I miss the weather report?
Yeah, it's gonna be real hot.
Hot? Well, this isn't what I would consider hot. I've lived through hotter. When I was in high school, it was 97 degrees during December. There's one thing I don't like about Fort Rockdale, it's the people. There's another thing I don't like, it's the weather. It is relentless. It's hot one day, and when you can't take it anymore, it'll be mild for a bit. Then
I'm sorry, Mr.
so
LaCroix,
cold.
we have a call online, too.
Hello?
Well, it wasn't Spackman.
Yeah, thanks, guy. We've been over this.
No, I mean there's more evidence. There was a phone number in her front pocket with the words "Meet Me" above it. It's 555-7107. Do I win something?
For those of you just tuning in, we have an exclusive interview with the man,
Or woman,
or mythological sea creature,
who killed Stacy Yates.
Hello?
Good morning, sir. This is Cooper at Fort Rockdale Radio.
Oh?
Get the chief of police on the phone, but keep his line down. We're calling you because your number came up for a giveaway of $10,000.
Alright.
We just need to know your location so our street team can deliver this comically oversized check.
I'm at work at Scurvy Dave's Arcade of Waves right now. I'm sure my boss wouldn't mind if you stopped by.
Hey, alright, pal. Who should we make this out to?
Yeah, just put down Richard Smalls, spelled the way it sounds.
or maybe we should make it out to the murder of Stacy Yates. Boom! You've just been Rockdale, chump!
Excuse me?
We know you murdered her, dude. Your number was in her pocket when she died. She came to see you, you killed her, then you threw her out like yesterday's chips.
People like you make me sick.
Just like shellfish.
I have to go.
As good as a confession.
Fort Rockdale PD is en route. Looks like there's gonna be justice for Stacy Yates after all. Thanks for listening, Fort Rockdale. You have a wonderful morning.